Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dynasty MMA. My name is BattleDuck, alongside Senku, here for the first championship bouts in league history. We have Spook versus Revenite, and Trey versus G3. Senku, how are you doing this evening?
Doing good, man. Doing good. These are some good fights. It's the last card, isn't it?
Yep, last card until UFC 6. This is our UFC 5 farewell. And whoever wins these two title fights, they will carry their belt over to UFC 6 when we merge Xbox and PlayStation. So two huge bouts, the biggest fights in the history of Dynasty, right here on Dynasty MMA 7. We got a huge stack card for you tonight to send UFC 5 off in a farewell. But Senku, what's your opinion on our main event, Spook versus Revenite?
That's good. It's a great fight. They fought before in other leagues. I'm curious to see what happens this time.
Yeah, Revenite, one of the most decorated champions in the history of UFC 5. He has won anywhere and everywhere. Spook, a former ESFL competitor and one of the faces of this league, has truly brought it from the ground up. And it's only right that these two fight for the welterweight strap. And looking at, for the featherweight title, Trey versus G3 2. I forgot to put the 2, but this is their rematch. Trey got the better of G3 on Dynasty MMA 5. And he looks to continue that success to his first championship win. Here is the rest of the card. Cerberus versus Draconogen to determine who will face BK Negus for the right to play the featherweight champion on UFC 6 to unify the belts. That'll be huge. We have Ant versus Senku, yourself, and Spook versus Sauce Castillo will open us here tonight. So without further ado, what are your opinions on Spook versus Sauce Castillo? Senku, what are your predictions?
I think Spook might win, but we can see an upset.
Yeah, Spook, one of the most decorated fighters in the UFC 5 community himself. Sauce Castillo, he fought in Legion before, so he has simulation experience. He is 1-1, so he's kind of starting to settle in now. Spook, with his 3-2 record, he is a counter striker and is coming off a loss in the semifinals of the welterweight tournament to I'm Him. Now, Spook is getting subbed into the main event. He's playing double duty tonight. He's getting subbed into the main event for I'm Him, who could not make it to the card. Very unfortunate, but Spook, a very valid competitor, to take his place, and we will still have a fantastic championship fight. But first, Spook's first of two fights against Sauce Castillo, who certainly is no pushover. Spook with the Stephen Thompson selection. This is the first time he's ever picked Stephen Thompson in Dynasty. Sauce Castillo with Darren Till. This will certainly be a very, very entertaining matchup.
Interesting picks.
Yeah, Thompson versus Till, always super fun. Touch gloves here, and opposite stances. Could see a lot of check hooks. That's a weapon that they could both use.
It's already. Yes, it is. It's on the front foot one, boy. Okay.
Yeah, so far Spook really putting the pressure on Sauce Castillo with his footwork. But Castillo landing a body kick and another one.
Yeah, he's landing a little bit.
Yeah, he's using the range of Darren Till. Sauce getting some body work in early, but he's got to watch with the heavy strikes. This is simulation. He can't overwork himself. Another body kick. The lead body kick really landing well right now for Sauce Castillo here in the first 2 minutes of this fight.
Isaac again.
Flying knee doesn't go.
Ooh.
Flying knee, very, very risky in simulation. But
Takes a lot of stamina.
doesn't, yeah. But Spook hasn't made him paid the price yet. And again, look at the footwork. Sauce Castillo back against the cage. He circles out. Ooh, hook kick. Oh, head kick. Gets a stun. Sauce Castillo. Yeah, Sauce Castillo put his guard down for a moment, and he got caught with a nice front kick to get the rock. Catches the teep. Head kick is blocked. Sauce, he's finding openings. I just feel like Spook's defense is good enough to where he can read most of these strikes now. He's kind of figured them out a little bit.
He's laying small shots, nothing too big, but
yeah, Spook usually tends to play it slow in these opening rounds. But he has some of the most dramatic finishes in the history of Dynasty MMA. I always think back to his fight with Yusenku on Dynasty MMA 2 with that last second finish. And one of the greatest fights we've ever had. Another head kick lands flush. Yup, he's Stephen Thompson, very, very sneaky with that head kick. He can land at just about any point in time. You know, I feel like Castillo, he's really got his back against the cage, but I think he's thrown enough offense to where Spook can't really find the kill shot, you know? Another head kick lands though.
Head kick.
And he's just got to get his hands up.
Yeah, needs to duck down.
These are just silly mistakes from Sauce Castillo, letting these head kicks slip through his block. But those body kicks are landing. Yeah, I mean those body kicks are landing well. And
he's setting up all with that head kick. He's making him block high.
Flying knee again. Yeah, this has been a very solid round as we approach the 35-second mark. Another head kick lands flush.
Yeah. He's mixing it up. He's going low, high.
Spook landing so well. 20 seconds to go.
This is looking desperate to just land something big. In the first round, though. Gets it again.
Okay, well, at the end of this first round, it's time to bring in our ringside analyst, the Scottish Zombie himself.
Hello.
Aiden, what do you got for us in this fight?
I feel like if Sauce wants to do it in this fight, he needs to stop throwing these kicks. It's too much. And like, if he's looking at it, Spook is countering him with the lead roundhouse very well. So he needs to try and space him out. Just go one to the body, one to the head, even the legs, just go there. Just try and keep Spook confused and try and do something, even pressure him. So we know Stephen Thompson didn't have his great style, like the level of his punches aren't as great as his kicks. So I'd think if you want to do it, pressure him.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it feels like Sauce Castillo, I feel like he is just overshooting himself with the kicks and the flying knees.
Trying to get a stun back.
Yeah, he's
tries to head kick again.
He is trying to re-deal out that damage. And
He is. I'm a stamina.
he can definitely find these opportunities against Stephen Thompson.
He's been laying that straight a lot.
Ooh, nice elbow in the mix.
He tries to elbow back there. He's just trying to get the damage back.
Teep gets Till off balance. And you can see a lot of damage to the face of Stephen Thompson. I think that's just swelling. But, ooh, slip body hook. A lot of body damage for Spook in that exchange. Oh, huge combination. Big rock for Spook. The hook uppercut combo. Hits another rock for him.
This might not last.
Yeah, Castillo did a good job recovering, though. It seems he has some damage to his nose, too. Perhaps it's broken. It's hard to tell on sim.
More likely.
Back kick lands. We are almost at the halfway point of round number 2. And Spook has really inserted himself to the driver's seat of this fight. Will this be a precursor of what we see in the main event later on against Rev Knight? Tell you what, if Spook plays like this, he could very well have the championship in hand. Oh, head kick again!
He walks him again?
Huge stun! Again, Castillo just put his hands down and he put himself in a position to be head kicked. And the Stephen Thompson kick to the head is just so sneaky.
Not making no reads. He's just like, he just keeps falling for the same thing.
Yeah, if anything, I'd start ducking these head kicks if I was Sauce. Like, you gotta start reading these better. Maybe duck it, maybe even try to close the distance when you sense that he's loading up a head kick. Anything but put your hands down.
Exactly.
And you can tell Spook's very, very comfortable with this pick. You know, never used it before in Dynasty, but it's clear that he has the experience. He's utilizing the kickboxing combinations so well.
High kicks. Good gameplay.
Oh, elbow in the pocket, gets another stun. Sauce Castillo is on the ropes, but he just keeps pushing forward. Sauce doesn't reel back when he gets stunned. Oh, another head kick! Huge stun, overhand connects! I mean, when Sauce gets stunned, he doesn't back away. If anything, he tries to throw even more offense. That's kind of his game. Sometimes offense is the best defense. But you gotta imagine his stamina is winding down with all the work to the body and all these big strikes, especially when he's stunned. Final 30 seconds in round number 2.
Oh, he's been letting that the whole time, that's straight. Not doing nothing with it, though.
Oh, head kick!
Again.
He put the hands down. Spook drops Sauce Castillo once again.
Oh, he isn't.
It's like spamming the same move in Mortal Kombat. Because it is not, it just keeps working.
Needs to make some reads.
I think it's a bit too late now for Sauce to make any reads. Personally, with Sauce, he just froze and froze and froze. He's not trying to counter. It just looks like he's just trying to get punches in the board there.
Yeah.
And it's not working for him.
Trying to get all his damage back that he took.
It's not. He's trying to use his offense defense. Oh, another elbow! And the stun! Castillo in big trouble. This was kind of a mismatch from the start. But this is definitely really, really good experience for Sauce to be playing such a high-level competitor in Spook. I mean, Spook's just
body kick.
Oh, another elbow!
Elbow again.
That elbow in the pocket lands so well for Spook.
Body.
And he got a body stun as well with that kick.
A flying knee. Oh, his stamina's low.
Yep. Again, it's just the... Oh, he's done. He's nearly out of it. Spook laying it on now. All the work in the first 2 rounds has come down to this. And Sauce is in huge trouble. Another body kick stuns Sauce Castillo. He is in huge trouble. Spook can end it right here. 3:50 to go in round number 3. Oh, and another elbow. In the pocket. Sauce Castillo cannot avoid that elbow. And a kick to the body. Gets another knockdown on Sauce. He is in huge trouble.
He's just getting the walk down and worked.
Sauce Castillo has turned into a punching bag. He gets a sweep. Trying to clinch up, but honestly, clinching might be the last thing you want to do when your health is so low. And another stun. And a spinning back kick probably did some damage as well.
His own head kick. Oh, he's a bloody mess, man.
Yeah. Dominant performance from Senku. But you can see his stamina starting to wear. Oh! Another elbow in the pocket. Sits down Sauce Castillo. And if that's not a precursor to the main event, I don't know what is. Spook setting the tone here in Dynasty MMA 7. And he builds momentum heading into his title fight later tonight. Brutal finish. That gives me some vibes of his fight with Wiz. One of the most brutal performances in Dynasty history. Just an absolute demolition. But we're on to our next fight now. It's Ant versus Senku. My fellow commentator. You're going to have to mute up for this one, Senku. But I wish you luck as Ant has been on a... Yup, sounds good. We have Age subbing in for Senku for this fight. Our ringside analyst. Ant has been on a roll here in Dynasty MMA. He took Spook to his limit in the first round of the welterweight tournament, moved down to featherweight, and he absolutely demolished Draco and retired him. One of the best featherweights we have had in Dynasty MMA. So, obviously Senku, no introduction. He's been one of the most active and winningest fighters in Dynasty MMA. Aiden, what's your prediction for this fight?
To be honest, I don't see this going past the second round. With, I feel like at the same time, Ant, he's got very nice combos, can match up well, but Senku as well, he likes to sit there, relax. He manages his stamina very well anytime I've played him. And his distance, that's going to be the key thing for him, is his distance.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially against Ant. But the thing is, I know about Ant, he likes to have a little bit of boxing, so he likes to stay in the pocket with him, but with Senku's range, it's going to be a very, very fucking difficult for him.
Yeah, both these guys are absolute geniuses on the feet in terms of range and combinations. They know everything about this game. And it's going to be a very, very great clash of styles here. These are some of the 2 best kickboxers in Dynasty. And I forgot to mention, Ant with the Lerone Murphy pick. That was the selection that he used to brutally take down Draco. And Senku.
It's a very underrated pick.
Yeah, very underrated. Lerone Murphy is very well-rounded in every single aspect. And Senku with kind of an interesting Yair Rodriguez pick. He is a kickboxer, but in his past few fights, he has tended to to introduce the grappling in his fights. But that's the same thing with Ant. So now if this fight goes to the ground, you have to imagine that Ant would have the advantage there. Of course, Yair, one of the best kickboxers at featherweight, but this is not stand and bang.
You never know where it's coming from. You don't know if he's going to do a cartwheel.
And Ant could do some damage on the ground if he so chooses.
And it's quite decent in the ground as well. So is Senku. They're both very defensively sound.
They are.
And I don't know what it is. I'm surprised of recently how Senku's been winning because he never used to be like that.
Yeah, no, he used to be a very subpar grappler, honestly. And
Be more anti-grappler.
yeah, but he's really put the work in. And from the jump, when he debuted in Dynasty MMA, you could tell the difference in his ground game when he demolished Larry Drank in his debut.
Also, not to mention that Senku was also in Legion.
Yeah,
If I'm not mistaken, he was a champion there. He was Muay Thai. He was a Muay Thai champion there as well, which is going to go into his hand favourably. If you look, like he's had the light heavyweight one. He had the bantamweight title, and also, if I remember, the title.
Yeah, no, Senku, one of the greats in Legion. Oh, slipped the front kick. Ant got a hook off that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, Ant likes to do that quite a lot. He's done that a few times.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Probably my favorite takedown. He got him with the ankle pick.
So far, very, very evenly matched.
When it's done, just like Kel Sanders used to do to me all the time. Beautiful ankle pick.
1 minute, 30 seconds to go in round number 1.
I think DC, this is a hard guy to simulate in training. Creates a lot of different angles, manages distance well.
Seg with a nice body kick.
Nice block.
And again, those Yair Rodriguez body kicks are landing very well for him right now. The animation is just very slick. And again, the lead body kick really ripping into the body of Ant. And in simulation, body work is so crucial to your success.
Oh yes, like it's not in that how much punches you throw. For people in simulation, you mostly aim between like 100 to 110 strikes per round to at least keep stamina. But you need to try and match them with their body strikes. Like if they've hit you more in the body, you can't compete.
Yeah, for sure.
And to be honest, if your best option, if you've been hit to the body that much and you haven't hit them as much to the body, it'll be time to grapple. But obviously with them going Yair and Marone, not really the greatest of choices for grappling, but you've seen people grapple with McGregor, you've seen people grapple with all these different strikers, which is
and as we say that, Ant with a judo throw tries to get Senku to the ground, but he defends it. After Senku shot a takedown, so interesting with Yair. Kind of proving your point on the spot there, as we end round number 1. And yeah, it's an obvious Senku round, I think, according to the stats.
Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward.
Ant looking to continue his momentum. He did not participate in the featherweight tournament, but there is an argument to be made that if he had, he could have very well won the whole thing. Very, very skilled, just had such a tough first round matchup in the welterweight tournament. But a win against Senku, one of the biggest names in Dynasty, that could go a long way for his championship projections heading into UFC 6. And it's interesting because one of his good friends, Trey, is fighting for a title here later this evening against G3, so he'll be watching that fight intently.
Rodriguez gets up, he is back on the
Senku able to get
with
to his
that,
feet.
I feel like with him and Trey, it's Ant's not really had been playing as much as Trey. Like Trey plays like every day, and to be honest, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, the difference in wins between those two is unbelievable. I think Ant's up like 1,000. He's up at 800 wins. He has like 1,000 wins to like 200. Which, yes, that could have been when Trey started the game. Yes, that makes more sense. But still, like, he's up that much, which could make Ant more favourable for
Oh!
managed to fight in the future. And oh my,
Slip hook, drops Senku. Beautiful from Ant. He's going to follow up with some ground and pound.
I think he was looking for that stag guard there.
Yeah,
Senku's stamina's not as down as he may have thought it was.
that drop just
And to be
changed
honest,
the momentum of the whole fight.
I'm personally thinking that Ant has less stamina than Senku, not only because Senku's landed more damage on the body.
3 minutes to go in round number 2. And another slip hook. Flashes
Senku needs to
Senku.
watch it. He needs to start trying to throw in the hooks a lot more, just to try and get something back from this, because he's throwing those jabs and straights and the front kicks and that, and it's just slipping him away.
You know, Ant can totally get punished by grounding strikes if Senku can catch on and start throwing more of those combinations.
Even if Senku can, if he sees that Ant's throwing a hook, slip backwards and just go and do a little hook to the body.
Oh, check hook in the pocket. But Ant clinches up again, and that's been a big thing. Ant has thrown a lot of clinches and a lot of judo takedowns to kind of disrupt the momentum of Senku in this fight. Even if he can't hold him, he's definitely done damage to the psyche of Senku because he can't land nothing right now in the second round.
Yeah, with that failed attempt, the takedown plus those body strikes, from that little movement there that Ant just done when Senku hurt him there alone, that is a good tell that Ant's body's getting really low.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think Ant should start trying to protect that a little bit more. He's throwing these clinches about. He needs to be careful because, like that there, where he's just denied this takedown, it could be over soon.
Yeah, great takedown denial from Senku.
As you've seen at the bottom there, it says stamina management low. So, that was not promising for Senku there, that hook.
Yeah, I mean, if you can see, Senku's starting to show a little fatigue as well.
Only in the second round as well, which is surprising.
Yeah, it's felt like Senku's managed his stamina well, but I don't know, Yair Rodriguez's cardio, I'm not sure what it actually is, but is it low?
I'm feeling sure it's 92, something like that.
Yeah, which isn't fantastic. It's still not bad, but another spinning back kick.
That is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second
Head kick
round,
lands to no
message from his
avail.
corner and picked up the
And
lead
oh!
in round 2.
Lead body kick
Senku's
for
landing these body
Senku.
kicks.
Yeah, they are.
He's landing these body kicks very well.
Yeah, they're really ripping into the gut of Lerone Murphy right now. Oh! Clinch knees! Gets the body side of the knockdown for Senku! Huge comeback in this round, and he might have stolen. And another knockdown! Body uppercut!
A couple more knees and that could be it.
Ant has folded in two! Senku has ripped the body open. And now he's starting to deal some serious damage.
Right at the end of the round there as well, if you've seen Senku, no, not Senku, Ant had the tired stance.
Yep, he is. Yeah, you can see Ant is completely fatigued now. And honestly, Ant's been managing the stamina well. It's just the body damage that has been completely.
He doesn't look it right now, but wait till he has him a few more times.
Oh, left hook!
Maybe 3 more punches.
Oh, and the knockdown with the knee. Senku, huge moment in this fight. Senku caught the kick, landed a knee.
Pretty good work with the strikes here.
And now Senku stands up and looks to finish this fight. Ant shoots a takedown, defended by Senku, and that's going to destroy his stamina even more. And, oh, rolling thunder from Senku! That could have been the end of the fight if Ant threw a head kick. That could have been it, surely. And a spinning wheel kick! Senku pulling out all the stops with this Yair moveset. And a front kick! And another one drops Ant! Huge moment in this fight! Senku looking to finish, can't do it! Holy shit, what a fight. Senku pulling out all the stops, and he still can't put Ant away. And Herb stands him up. 337, can Ant survive and maybe find a flash?
It's going to be hard for him to find that, especially with that stamina.
Yeah, he's in big trouble right now. Spinning back fist lands. And another one! Oh, the overhand!
Oh my god.
Sleeps Ant Senku, undeniably.
Holy shit.
Undeniably the best striker in Dynasty. He has stopped the train of Ant. And welcome to featherweight Senku. Holy shit, what a fight. What a way to end UFC 5 for him. What a fight. That was incredible. Senku, you couldn't beat it down. For sure, fight of the night. Has to be. Incredible performance. But now on to our next bout. We have Cerberus versus Draconogen. This is the PlayStation Featherweight semi-final. The winner of this fight will face BK Negus on the first card from UFC 5, Dynasty MMA 8. The winner of this tournament will fight for the Featherweight Championship as kind of the unification of Xbox and PlayStation. Cerberus with the Volkanovski pick. Draconogen with an interesting Bryce Mitchell selection. So Bryce Mitchell has kind of been, I don't know, he's kind of been resurfacing amongst some of these grapplers. As a pick, we saw Exotic Ghost use Bryce Mitchell against Larry Drank a few weeks ago. So, could be a very interesting fight. Both these guys are grapplers. However, Cerberus is very, very, very polished. One of the best strikers, despite being one of the best wrestlers. So he's just so well-rounded. He's known for his grappling, but his striking, his boxing is very, very underrated. Draconogen going to have his hands full. He won his debut a few weeks ago against Gangbot. So he has a little bit of simulation experience. He's had a fight chance, he won it, but it's going to take a little more time to adapt. Cerberus has been one of the top PlayStation fighters in the division. His only loss coming from Vegas. And an early takedown for Draconogen off the clinch, the judo throw. Moves to sprawl now. And Draconogen, been under the tutelage of Jesse, goes for a guillotine. And now he's going to move to mount. Great start for Draconogen. He has mount early.
This is good. This is a good start.
Yeah, very
really
good
start for him.
Welcome back, Senku. One of the best fights we've had, honestly. It's up there, probably top 5. And it was great, because that was a very short notice fight, too. Took place 2 days ago. So thank you for that. Really appreciate it. And that turned into one of the best fights on the card. Cerberus working on bottom.
Volkanovski has the cardio.
Yeah, I mean, Draconogen really making Cerberus work right now.
Oh, now he's throwing some punch. I think he's looking for some controls on.
Yeah, he's
He's
already
still around
held
here.
Cerberus down for almost half the round. Has done a very good job. Looks for sprawl. Cerberus denies it. Looks for back sitting, no.
He denies it.
Yeah, Cerberus is doing a very good job with these denies.
Again.
You know,
Those are
Cerberus
few
is taking
punches.
his time because this is probably taking a lot of stamina from Bryce Mitchell.
Yes, it is. And full posture.
Full guard now.
He still has 2 more rounds to work with.
Oh, good posture from Draconogen. Tries to move to mount, but instead, Cerberus able to make it sprawl.
Sprawl again. He's not taking no body shots from sprawl either. He's just go back to the backside.
Yeah, this has been this is exactly, I mean, Cerberus obviously is taking his time, but this has been a very great start for Dry.
This is.
Ideally, against such a high-level player like Cerberus, this is pretty much as good of a start as you're going to get.
He's doing some head damage here. This is some good control.
Moves to back
He's winning around so far. Fakes.
Now we'll see what he can do because it's very hard to get much offense in back sitting against high-level grapplers because they just know how to defend it so well. And yeah, Bryce is forced to
He goes back to backside.
move back to
He's
backside.
in this
Now he's
position the whole fight.
gonna try to get to back sitting, gets denied,
And he doesn't get it.
and Cerberus gets up now. He could have probably done that much earlier, but instead, Dry tries to get the takedown, can't get it. Beautiful defense
It's
from
40 minutes to
Cerberus.
work with. 40 seconds to work with. Let's see what we can do. Ooh.
Yep, less than a minute. Draconogen didn't do much damage on the ground, so honestly, we could still see Cerberus up in the stats column. There weren't a lot of ground strikes from the top. It was just a lot of denies and a lot of transitions. Overhand lands for Cerberus.
Ooh.
Cerberus kind of unloading the tank at the end of this round, and he might have stolen it. We'll see the stats. Probably not with all that control time. Front kick to the face.
Ooh, I think he might swing his round back.
Head kick doesn't go.
That's it
And
now.
yeah, that's still a Draconogen round, but good effort in that last minute from Cerberus.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Heading into round
Now
number
you
2.
see, we'll see. It was fun. Cisse has the advantage on the feet. Let's see what he does now. Ooh.
Oh, nice slip from Dry. Goes for a double leg bail. Doesn't get it.
He does not get it.
Oh, right hook drops Dry.
Oh.
And Cerberus follows him down.
Is he good off his back? Let's see.
I think Draconogen tried for a knee, and that is, when left exposed, that can be very, very dangerous.
Yes, he can.
Cerberus with a nice 1-2. Swiftly put down Bryce Mitchell. And now Dry in rubber guard. Cerberus moves to stack.
He gets stacked. He's doing some good damage here.
And good deny from Cerberus. Moves to side control now. Bryce Mitchell has that full guard transition from side. Very, very dangerous. But he can't get it. Cerberus gets moved back to half. Tries full mount, gets denied. And it's been a very, very good grappling match between these two. Very, very
Yes, it
even.
is.
And yeah, I mean, Draconagen's done a very good job keeping. Oh, he gets a heel hook. Beautiful.
Okanashi does have good sub defense. Let's see.
Beautiful bottom game from Drive. Cerberus is able to get out. Yup.
He denies.
Just not enough in the tag. And now Cerberus is back in side control. Yeah, as good of a grappler as Cerberus is, Draconagen's done a very, very good job sticking with him, and even getting some good bottom game work too. Dare I say, yeah, I mean, dare I say he's out grappled the grappler so far. Now Draconagen, a very seasoned grappler himself. But this is very
right back to
impressive.
side control.
Very, very impressive against Cerberus. Gets the mount.
He gets full mount. Ooh.
Back sitting now, and now Cerberus going to go for a rear naked choke. And he is not going to get it. So hard getting simulation.
You need to work on this position.
Beautiful
He
work.
still has control.
Yeah, beautiful work from Draconagen. 2:15 to go in round number 2.
Where are your hands? He's throwing a hook.
It might get stood up here.
Rubber guard now.
Oh no.
Cerberus with full guard.
Gets out.
Back to rubber. So, kind of a stalemate here in full guard.
Yes, it is. Still one round with that knockdown.
Yeah, Cerberus has definitely taken this round with a lot of control time and that knockdown, obviously. So
He lets him stand up.
Unless we see something drastic, it could be 1-1 heading into round number 3. And Draconagen is still eyeing down a huge upset. Because he hasn't taken too much damage. He can totally unload in round number 3 and steal this fight away from one of the greatest ever.
Another round like that first one. If he steals fight.
And big spear from Cerberus. I think Draconagen was trying to unload the gas tank and got punished. And Cerberus making him pay from side control now. Moves to half, gets the full mount though. Now Cerberus will do some serious damage.
See his left here, right? Hold it walking. This Posh. He gets it this time.
To get a stun. What a beautiful slip.
Oh,
Try.
he dodged it.
And that's the end of round number 2. Dominant round for Cerberus. 18-6 strikes to Draconagen's 4.
Maybe 1-1 here.
Yep, I think it's for sure 1-1.
You ready to fight?
Draconagen, it's been a fantastic effort. Can he put the bow on this fight and steal a finals appearance? Remember, the winner of this fight takes on BK Negus on Dynasty MMA 8, the first card of UFC 6. And the winner of this tournament will earn the right to play the featherweight champion, whether that is Trey, G3, or at that point somebody else. We will see.
You're excited to see that fight.
Yeah, all eyes will be on these 2 title fights. Trey versus G3 especially, there's a lot at stake with how busy this division has been. Despite a lot of people have said that featherweight is less skilled, but it is very, very busy. Everyone wants to fight at featherweight, despite having less competition. So this could, I mean, this could really determine the fate of a lot of careers.
Yes, it can.
This featherweight title fight.
And those will have a bit of a rivalry too, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, Trey has just been so dominant in featherweight, so I think the entire division is praying that G3 stops the train here tonight. Arm triangle now for Cerberus. This has been a great start to the round for him. He could get a sub, and he does get it.
Ooh.
Good work from Cerberus, and he already has an early lead in this round. Now it goes for backmount, he gets it.
It's not looking good.
Yeah, not looking good for Draconogen at all. But he's able to get up, beautiful defense. And he falls right back down to full guard. Fantastic work from him. That co-main event, Trey versus G3, is up next. We are almost through this 5-fight card. We are past the halfway mark.
This is pro.
We're almost ready for the first title fight in the history of Dynasty MMA. But you know that Trey has to be watching this fight too, because this could be, one of these two guys could very well be one of his challengers for the strap. I mean, either way, if it's Draconogen, Cerberus, or BK Negus, those are three really difficult opponents.
Sure.
So we shall see.
And on a new game too. This is very interesting. Change.
That guard now. Letting some good shots. And somehow doesn't get a stun off that. Huge damage for Cerberus.
His health was definitely low. Oh, he gets up now. That's for a takedown. That's not what you need to win this fight now.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Oh, huge drop against the cage. Cerberus, the clinch punches. Bryce Mitchell's chin is not the greatest. And Cerberus is making him pay right now. Just absolutely suffocating against the cage. Oh, slip. Oh! Huge step backs from both men.
That elbow.
Beautiful pull counters. 105. I think Draconogen knows he needs to get a knockout here. And he's looking for anything and everything. He's slipping. He throws a front kick.
Doesn't get it. He's too tired.
Yeah, Bryce Mitchell's totally gassed right now. And Cerberus just unloading what he has left. 45 seconds. Will these two go the distance? Front kicks. Oh! Oh my goodness!
Ooh.
Oh my God!
He sleeps so
Cerberus slips the front kick and sleeps Draconogen. Incredible! Incredible. We saw that.
Keep up a good fight.
We saw that slip front kick earlier tonight. Ant was doing that against you, Sanku. But Cerberus was able to put the nail in the coffin with that maneuver. And we already had two knockout of the night contenders. Wow, what a finish. Fantastic from Cerb. He gets
Great
the
win for him.
Huge win for him. Because now
I did put the fight in first.
Now Cerberus gets the long-awaited rematch with Negus. They had some lag issues in their first fight. So we'll see if that comes back into play. What a huge win for Cerberus. Regardless, he gets another opportunity to possibly chase gold, as PlayStation's never had a championship. And now we will advance to our co-main event. I kind of screwed up the tail tape a little bit because G3 is not using Bryce Mitchell. He has selected Ilya Taporia. Trey with the Alexander Volkanovski selection. Trey has been on an absolute roll. 3-fight win streak, all in featherweight, has dominated the division. G3 has had a lot of fights in Dynasty. He's been one of the most active fighters, sitting on a 4-2 record. He's had a great, he started this tournament at 2-2, has won 2 straight, has huge momentum. G3, one of the most entertaining strikers we have. Him and Larry Drake are kind of the 2 most entertaining, I'd say. G3 known for his flashy boxing style. And Trey and G3 kind of got into it a little bit.
Yes.
In the Dynasty chat, G3 challenged Trey to keep this fight on the feet. We'll see if Trey sticks to his word. Here in the first title fight in the history of Dynasty MMA, 5 rounds for the inaugural Dynasty Featherweight Championship.
Reset.
Yeah, early we can see very, very high octane start. Lots of boxing combos in the pocket. Ooh, nice bodywork from G3. Yeah, I mean, G3 is just so active right now with his hands. Oh! Oh, huge stuff for G3! Trey shot a takedown and G3 made it pay. That was huge.
I guess he's not keeping his word.
Yeah, Trey shot a takedown and got caught with an uppercut. And G3 proceeded with the boxing combination. And finally, Trey gets that takedown, not keeping to his word. Now, in his defense, he completely dominated G3 on the ground in their last fight. So you got to imagine, like, you could take morality all you want, but this is the strategy that's going to win him a championship. And now inside control. Looks for crucifix, can't get it.
This is a good game plan here.
Yeah, G3 no slouch on the ground. He did have some issues in his earlier fights that he blamed on lag. Specifically calling to his earlier fights in the tournament. But yeah, Trey doing a very good job in this half guard. And it's a ground game that has really improved over the past few months for Trey.
Yes, it has. He's gotten really good at it. Improved a lot.
Trey has improved at a rapid pace. He got a win against BK Maxi in FFC before being absolutely embarrassed by him in a 5-game set, but still a league win nonetheless. And now
I
Trey
would say all these fighters here, Trey has the most potential.
moves to back mount, gets
He
back
does.
flat. This could be huge,
Ooh,
but good defense from G3 and a lot of stamina unloaded for Trey, but he gets back flat once again. And now G3 moved to half
G3 is no
guard.
slouch.
Yeah, he is. G3 is no pushover. Former CFC champion, one of the first simulation leagues ever. So G3 has a ton of simulation experience. Probably
Yes, he does.
other than like AK and Aiden.
Probably probably top 3, top 5.
Yeah, he has some of the most simulation experience ever. I was just saying you were in CFC back in the day. two former CFC champions in the house, G3 and Sanku.
G3 has also improved though. So
You know, G3 always getting better, always improving his game.
CP improved from that last fight. These
Oh,
two had.
beautiful reversal. And G3 finally gets to his feet after a long round of being on the bottom. G3 has done a fantastic job on the feet so far. Can he maybe do a little bit extra to steal the round? Because I have to imagine that this is still a Trey round after all that control time and all that damage on the
Yes, it
ground with
is.
back flat and stuff. Has to be. Now then again, it's UFC 5 judging. It could go either way.
True. Very true.
EA judging is very, very erratic, as we have seen in the past. And oh, huge pull counter and the body damage from G3. What a fantastic end
Oh,
of that round. It still will probably go to Trey, I'd assume.
it's a pro. Yeah, I think so.
It'll still probably go to Trey, but fantastic. I mean, G3 has shown a lot of fight. He's shown that he has the advantage on the feet. Obviously, that's Aporia power, but G3, even though Trey is known more as a striker, G3 really putting it on right now.
Yes, he is.
G3 always dangerous on the feet. Now just ripping the body again. He's just finding these openings where he can rip the body without getting punished. Because he's setting it up with a lot of the head boxing combinations, a lot of the block breaking style of combinations, and then following that up with ripping two strikes to the body like that. Again, it just feels like there's so much more output from G3 right now, which is generally a no-no in simulation, but I
Yeah.
feel like the body work is really like he's not draining
He
his
evens it
stamina.
out.
Yeah, he evens it
Yeah,
out.
like even. Yeah, evens it out.
It's not all out. He throws a lot of combinations and then he takes a break. Right? He's doing it. He's throwing these combinations in intervals, and it's really working for him right now.
Trey can punch him with this. We'll see if he can adjust to it.
4 minutes. Trey shoots a takedown, denied by G3. And yeah, G3 is going to have to be on with the takedown defense tonight, or it's going to be a very, very long fight for him. And Trey gets that takedown in the back sitting.
Ooh.
And this is Trey's game right here. This has been his bread and butter for his entire Dynasty career. Only one loss, that was to you, Senku.
Mhm.
I'd definitely like to see that rematch sometime. That was such a great fight. And obviously, you
I'll bring
two
it
have a
back any day.
lot of history in CKB. Trey, not to throw shade, recently ejected from CKB
He was.
for somewhat unclear reasons. I will not disclose that on the air. But yeah, it's with a lot of CKB guys in here. Like I'd say the majority of this league is made up of CKB guys or alumni. Now
CKB takeover.
with kind of leave now since he left with kind of a bad taste in everyone's mouth. That could lead to a lot of interesting matchups because now there's a lot of heat here. There's a lot of heat. Trey looks like he may, if G3 can't turn this around, he may become a champion in a CKB dominant league. Which, if that's not a huge middle finger, I don't know what is.
Just matchups for him too.
Hello.
But if he does become champion, hardest thing is defending the belt. So let's see.
Sorry about that. We're back. If I'm not mistaken, Trey got a triangle, right? Oh! Pull counter
Oh,
from G3 gets a stun. That was huge. And rips the body. Trey is allergic to the stand up right now.
I think people have underestimated G3
Needs
a
to
lot.
find some more direction. Cause I mean,
No way to
whatever
adjust to it.
Trey's been almost he's not been panic wrestling, like it's been working, but he's been forced to take this to the ground because G3's done such a good job with the pressure boxing. Taporia is just so dangerous, and G3 himself is so dangerous. So dangerous. 1 minute to go in round number 2. G3 ripping the body once again. I mean, he's just so much output from G3. I don't think he can do this for 5 rounds, but
Yeah,
if he can put out
but
Trey here, that would
yeah,
be this
if
would
he
be a
can,
huge win, the biggest of his career, and off of a very very effective strategy with this pressure boxing. 30 seconds to go in round number 1 or round number 2. I'm sorry.
might not be able to keep it up, but the damage is done.
Oh, nice check hook
Damage
from
is done.
Trey. Oh, another pull counter. G3 gassed. Can't finish the fight. He is out of stamina. And you can see the
Oh,
cut
that's
on the
bad.
right eye is getting worse and worse
Pretty bad.
for G3.
There's still way more rounds to the fight.
I mean, look at that. G3 is so gassed right now. Totally fatigued.
But this is good
But
for
he
Trey.
won that round off of damage, I believe. Unless that triangle choke
Yes.
did enough for Trey. But a back and forth title fight here between these two gladiators. And heading into round 3, G3 has to look
Both
for
these
the kill
people.
shot because his stamina is dwindling. And look at just the pressure. G3 keeping... Oh! Right hook!
Oh,
Stuns G3! G3 leaned into that right hook. And that could be a huge momentum swing for Trey. Especially with this stamina. The stamina advantage that he has right now. He could
G3's gonna have to
finish
be careful.
here. Oh. G3 out of
He gets a
stamina
sub.
completely, it
Over.
seems like. Oh, another pull counter! G3 still
Oh,
has life. He's pushing forward. Slip uppercut
don't be
from
overcommitting
Trey,
here.
staying alive. What a fight.
You're
G3
just swinging.
has Trey on the ropes, but can Trey outlast this storm and potentially get the finish on stamina? Another pull counter! G3 is timing them so well. He has Trey on a string right now.
Oh, you can't keep this up.
I've never seen this side of G3. This is fantastic. His best performance of his career by far.
Yes, it is.
And pulling out all the stops in this championship bout.
All he has to do is finish it if he can.
3 minutes to go in round number 3. We are a little
Oh,
over
this is
an
not good.
hour into this production. What a card it has been. The final of UFC 5. Another pull
This.
counter.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not going 5 rounds. It's not going all the
G3
way. There's no way.
timing it so well. He has been unstoppable with the defense and the counter striking tonight.
It's been on point.
Oh, uppercut
Very
from
much on point.
Trey. Huge
Ooh.
moment. Drops G3 the left hook. Look at him finish. Moves the stacker. This could be it. Trey gets it done. Trey's passing is your first ever Dynasty featherweight champion. Wow, what a comeback.
That was a
Holy
good fight.
shit.
That was a great fight.
From being down bad in that round
Great fight.
and almost finished, Trey pulls it out of the fire and is your
Amazing fight.
inaugural featherweight champion. In a league full of CKB guys, Trey has won gold, spiting the entire camp. That is wild. What a win for Trey. Huge momentum for him.
Congrats to him.
It just felt
Yeah,
like
that was a
ever
great fight.
since he lost to Sanku, he's been building and building and building, and finally, he gets it done. G3 gave him a hell of a fight, but in the end, the stamina management and the grappling was too much, and Trey put it away. But without further ado, it is time for our championship bout. We got Spook, Revenite. This is the main event of the evening, what we have all been waiting for. I mean, Spook fought earlier tonight, got the win against Sauce Castillo, probably going to be performance of the night. He has fantastic momentum heading into this bout against Revenite, one of the most decorated UFC 5 players ever. Without further ado, here we are for this main event. It's the first ever welterweight championship bout. Two teammates, Revenite versus Spook. Revenite with the Leon Edwards pick, Spook with the Kamaru Usman selection. Spook has kind of bounced around between GSP and Kamaru Usman, but over the tournament, he's kind of settled on this Kamaru Usman pick. Fugitive, yeah, Fugitive throughout the bracket has really liked this Leon Edwards pick. So, obviously, Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards, no introduction. A very fitting matchup of picks for this championship main event, the first in Dynasty's history. Both these guys so sound. But it's clear that the difference between Usman and Edwards is has a lot more weapons that he can use in the feet. You know, he has a much wider moveset. While Kamaru Usman, although he plays in a Spook style, he has very limited, very boxing-centric moveset. As Spook gets this to the ground with the full guard. And Spook, despite Spook, despite playing one of the greatest grapplers ever in Revenite, multi-time #1 online career player, Spook deciding to take this to the ground. Herb Dean stands him up though. And
this is very high level.
Back to
Both
the
guys
beat.
very good.
Yeah, this is Spook's bread and butter, really. I feel like Spook has a slight advantage on the feet here. However, Revenite's no slouch. And Spook's pressure boxing style translates so well to simulation with his counter-striking and with his pressure.
Especially using Usman. It's very good.
Now, Seku, you've fought Spook before. You've taken him to 5 rounds. What makes him so dangerous on the feet?
It's the pressure, man. He's very patient. He picks his shots very well. That's what he's doing right now.
Yeah, Revenite keeping up with him, though. Ooh, nice knee. I think Spook's in for a take. Oh, flying knee! Oh, flying knee stunned Spook. Spook, I think he was loading up for a hook. He put his hands down. And that flying knee, even though it's very risky in simulation, going to play a huge factor in any UFC 5 bout. Over halfway to go in round number 1.
Is landing a lot to the body. These will add up after a while.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
he gets another takedown. He doesn't follow up on it. But
2 minutes to go in round number 1. Yeah, Rev's done a very good job in this first round. I think just he's managing the pressure well. And I feel like it's just so weird because he's putting the pressure on Spook almost. Spook's picking his shots.
Very good game plan.
Yeah.
Very good game plan.
Spook's picking his shots, but instead of kind of playing patient as well and just back, like Revenite's really putting the pressure on Senku and forcing him to make his move. He is forcing his hand right now. Especially Revenite's signature, he learned this from AK, that rear right body hook. He keeps doing it. Look at that again. He's probably
he does in every fight.
He's probably landed about 24 of those already. And they're so effective. They're so effective, just as a single strike.
You duck under punches too. It's very good.
It's very effective. Final minute, round number 1.
Let's see. He switches stances here.
Nice teep from Rev. So far,
Doing
Darius,
really good body damage. Really good body.
yeah, this is a Rev round for sure. Brilliant damage to the body of Spook. Oh, another stun! And the spear! Huge! Revenite putting the pressure on Spook right now. And now doing elbows and side control. What a round for Revenite, setting the tone
Crazy
for
round.
this championship main event. He constantly likes to joke around.
Strikes.
He constantly likes to joke around, saying that he's washed, kind of puts himself down, but I'll be damned, Revenite is still one of the best ever, and what an incredible round. Huge. Putting the pressure on one of the best fighters in welterweight history.
If Spook can retaliate and try to get around back.
Yeah, if I'm Spook here, I'm really trying to defend low as much as possible. Because if he keeps taking all this damage to the body, especially with that rear body hook, I start throwing more uppercuts, honestly.
Yeah.
He's got to start punishing Revenite more single uppercuts. He's throwing a lot of round strikes, which work to an extent. Oh, flying knee!
Look at our takedown.
Spook.
The same setup.
Same exact setup. Spook put his hands down and got caught. And that is an absolute mistake. And now, Revenite has Spook in his ever dangerous side control. Oh, gets the stun, ground and pound, and now he has mount. Absolute domination from Rev. He goes for the arm triangle. This will be huge if he gets it, and he does!
He gets it.
Spook's stamina is going to plummet even more. Revenite putting it on right now. The two CKB teammates. Revenite is labeled as CKB's #1. He is labeled as the top guy in CKB, and he is showing it right now. Two of the best in that camp going at it for gold. And Sprawl now. And while we're at it,
being more body damage.
To glaze Revenite even more. If he wins tonight, it'll add on to this list of accolades. Legion Muay Thai middleweight champion, FFC CAF champion, FFC Regs champion, 1FC lightweight champion, GTFL champion, GTFL BMF champion, CFL champion, UFL champion, Rush champion, XFA champion, XFA BMF champion, UTC CAF champion, and the UTC Universe CAF title. The dude has won over a dozen major championships on UFC 5. The only resumes that can really compare are Nightfall, Maxi, and that is it. I mean, Revenite is in some elite company when it comes to his legacy.
He's showing why. Right now.
Yeah, he could add one more belt. He's kind of had a rough showing. He's had 2 really, really tough matchups in this tournament. But now he's really starting to... he was showing that he had a lot of rust, right? He hadn't played Sim in a while, and it showed. Fugitive took him to his limit. You took him to his limit. But now, this is peak Revenite. Top form, another stun! The straight uppercut combination, another stun on Spook. He is in some serious trouble right now. Revenite showing why he is the man. Looking to become Dynasty's first ever welterweight champion. Under 2 minutes to go in round number 2. Spook needs a momentum swing. He absolutely needs one. Because right now, just a combination of the body work and just simply silly mistakes, honestly. Spook has made a lot of silly mistakes in the pocket, has gotten stunned, a couple flying knees, a couple easy boxing combinations that he could have countered. And he needs something here. He needs something to swing the tide. One more minute to go in round number 2.
Oh. Looking for the uppercut. Spook is one to utilize the clinch here. Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, the clinch could be a very good weapon for Spook here. Because obviously you can get cheap stuns from the clinch if you're able to bait your opponent enough. Clinch strikes are very, very effective.
They are.
Final 15 seconds.
It's not body hook. He's doing so much damage.
A Revenite masterclass through 2 rounds. And he is up 2-0 heading into round number 3. I doubt this will go to 5.
Dang.
And you can see that cut on the left eye of Spook. Both men showing respect.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Number 3.
Round 3, here we go, of 5 possible championship rounds. Again, it's the body work of Rev. He's landing that rear body hook so well. And that, despite it being just so sneaky, it's been his best weapon tonight. And he gets the back, he gets the choke. Backpack for Rev. He gets Spooked to the ground. And one more sub, I think, may do it? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not. Yeah, Kamar Usman's sub defense is top tier. But one sub could very well do it, so Spook has to be careful. Revenite, one of the most dominant top controllers ever. Just such an amazing grappler. His denies are always on point. He takes Sprawl, and Sprawl is super dangerous in simulation too. If you can hold it.
More body work.
Yeah, if you can hold it, like. But Spook able to get to his feet. Good job from him. I mean, you can see Rev is really first to initiate these combos now too. He's really starting to pepper Spook.
Every close to finish.
But honestly, one pull counter could change this whole fight for Spook. It really. Oh, flying knee! As I say that once again, Spook.
Trying to protect that.
Spook was in the middle of his combo, and the flying knee just so abrupt and so dangerous. Another stun.
Just like it's 4th or 5th one, man.
Yeah, typically it's a more effective weapon in comp, but when it's used in sim, you can just tell he has the flying knee so well timed. He's not spamming it. Oh!
And drops him.
Pull counter into an elbow. Drop Spook. He is in huge trouble. Can Revenite become the first ever Dynasty welterweight champion?
I think I should set something up here.
Oh, he dropped him again! He dropped him again!
He set up perfect hip going to the body there.
Wow, near finish for Revenite.
Oh.
What time are you at, Sengu?
Is 1:30.
Revenite, it feels like he's on the brink right now. Oh! Revenite! Gets back to the feet, and the elbow sleeps Spook. CK beat Revenite is your inaugural Dynasty welterweight champion. Incredible performance, incredible fight. Wow.
I think that's performance of the night right there.
It's gotta be. What an incredible performance. Absolutely dismantled Spook in every sense of the word. And CKB Revenite is your inaugural Dynasty MMA champion. What a fight. Incredible. And now Revenite 3-0. Now one of the top names in Dynasty. Incredible stuff. But it's been an incredible show. What a night.
Yes, sir.
Full of fights. Full of amazing matchups. My name's Battleduck. That was Senku. Signing off from UFC 5. We will see you back at Dynasty MMA 8 for the final. Not final, for the first card on UFC 6. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.